13th November. It is, yes. So I've already made my money, so I'm turning it off. I was short here, a little flush down here, 15 minutes. So I'm not actively trading, but just observing, learning, etc., etc. So 30-minute. So we'll bring in this one first. So TPO chart for today. Quite a wide initial balance already. So we've opened here, and 68.47. We couldn't really get back into even the Globex value, and we've now started spitting out. So typical tradition, B period is on the half back of A, and it looks like it's going to start vomiting hard. I think this is looking like a trendy day down. See here, that's another 30-minute. I just highlighted some order block zones and some basic stuff here. 15-minute basic cluster chart. So B period right now, we trapped inventory up here. And, you know, if I was going to take another trade, I would have took this trapped inventory up here. And I would have probably run it down to the bottom of, in fact, I would have probably went 68.20, which is current value low. So about here. So I think B period is going to go and take out the low of A. This is looking like a trendy down, but you never know. So the buyers are getting washed out now constantly. We're just constantly selling into this. The bit of trapped inventory up here, which would have gave you the A half back, which would have been here, but there, bang on actually. And then this was a short I just took, but I took it on the walk up here. So basically I shorted this block, rode it down to the next volume profile. At the time was here, so that's where I get out. That was a thesis for my trade, so you see the tape's getting a bit more lively now. B period still trying to get down here. So we just, I would have probably just got that trade there because we've just tapped that VA low at 68.21. So if I took that trade, I would have got that, I would have got out there perfect. So then we've got the reaction here. So we've got people trying to front run this level now. That's why the tape's reacting like that. You also have sellers knowing that, and they'll just, you know, they'll just dump their bids into that. So we'll see if the sellers come back in and around. I'd probably say with a lot of delta volume here. So it's 68.26, 68.26. Yep. So we did have a bit of inventory there. So we'll see if a seller returns here. I'll just zoom into this chart. It's 15-minute. Yep. That seller did return there. Yep. So he's pushing. See if they can hold 28s for another flush down. No, buyer's got it. So we could see the bottom of the market here. So the last candle, last 30-minute, we did negative 2.5k delta. B period running back up to the value area high. Or we could have balance here actually. We might have balance here. Might have rotation. between these levels. Let's see if that inventory holds up here. And the sellers can be absorbing the buyers over a period of time, and then they'll go for the flush. They'll just probably drive it down, maybe C period or D. Just need to sit and be patient. Just watch. The longer you watch the tape, the easier trading gets. Don't need to trade every 2 minutes. An opportunity did arise when I took my trade, so that was that. Bang, bang. That was a very quick trade. It was like $400 in about 3 seconds. Right. But that's just experience of me sitting, seeing what I'm looking to see here. Right, so B period is still quite a good bit away. So if they want to take the high at A, they've got a bit of work to do. Now we've got a lot of volume down here. So there's that inventory coming back in. Let's see if they flush it out, or if the seller holds it. Yeah, a bit of a flush there. Imbalance the high, stop run. This might come back in now. Nah, they're going for it. Right, buyers are punching their way through this order block. B period looks like it's making a run back for the open. Let's just zoom this out. Where did we open here? 68.49. Yep, 68.49 roughly, 47. Seen this 30-minute. We've chewed up this order block. We need to be able to hold above this. There's a lot of supply above our heads. A lot. Okay. Bring this one back. Okay, so let's see. I'm focusing in on this now. It's alright. So what did we just reject there? This was value area low from 2 sessions ago. I've literally ticked into it. Still doing size to buy. Still plenty of size to buy this. This could just be people front running this level now. Or have we got an active seller? a bit of problems with this higher B print here. Till we get clear this value area. Right, definitely clearing it now. So the big question will be VWAP, the next level. So we'll just tag the open. Do we get some selling at the open? Should get some. I'm just going to move that chart. Okay. Right, so we've just tagged that open. It's quite a fair bit of 700-800 trapped at the high. Still loads of blue. Delta. Still holding it open, but we're doing a lot of volume, so that trapped inventories away. Yeah, so still buying it. So now it's starting to clearly open. I'm going to run the shorts right here, so we should get a blip. If we can tag these stop losses up here, sitting at 49. And we should see a blip here, maybe a blip up to 50s. If we can't take it, we'll rotate back down. So this is the higher level I'm watching, 49s. Just on here. I've also got VWAP to fight with. There's a lot of reloading the bids here. There we go. It's still a tick under A. Stop run. Bang bang. Up to 50s, like I said. So they need to try and hold this level. If you wanted to buy this now, you wanted to go bid, I probably wouldn't touch it till I come under here or here. I'd use the volumes nodes. We could see a run back down now, and albeit we've got quite a decent range, it could be a balanced day between here and here. Right, do we get a return bid here or here? If not, we're rotating down. Right, yeah, I think that's that selling now. Starting to return us back down to value. If we don't catch a bid here, look to sell on the back tick up here. There's the bid look weak there. Better buy now. It's been matched on the offer. Matched on the offer again. Blip. I'd potentially be looking for sales here now. I'd be stopping here to blow out this volume. I'd probably target this 63 ones, which is down here. Let's just theoretically see if the trade works. You don't need to put money on the table to see if it works. It's just, in theory, wasting money, increasing your risk for nothing. Realistically, my stop would be the high, so I'd be hiding above here. So we'll run the stops at 8 and just come back in. So we're coming nearly back into value. So our current VA high, 68.4. 60.40, so somebody will we're going to front run here. That's just this level here. People front run that. And they'll jump in for a bit of size and they're dead done. A few $1,000 for a couple of points. Very fast stuff. So you can see the buyers here, but it's been matched on the offer. If it's 400, similar size. He's back again. See if it gets matched. Yep, he's been blown out. Bit of low volume jump there. NQs, bit of size to sell here. Oh, little flush of money there. NQ starting to drop. There we go, NQ just taking it now. So it should be leading the party. So we've got ES just back into current value. Yep, seller just washed all that. Seller at market. Precise to sell. So we just get this sort of vomit now through this low volume period here. My thesis was to play out to 30. My thesis played out 31. I'd probably run 32. Just tap the high volume here. So I'd be theoretically out here. Just tap that volume there. Now just let it bounce about, let people trade. See if the seller runs us back down. NQs dropping a bit. I just use a ladder for NQs. I don't really bother with the chart. In fact, I've got an NQ chart here. Let's see what's going on with NQs. NQZ. Yeah, so we're coming back down in NQs. There's NQs here. So we're coming back down to we've cleared into the volume value area. We're back in. Come on. See, I'd been nearly out at 32 dead. I was out. Bit of a bid stepping in here. Trapped inventory here. Let's sell back at market now. See if we can flush out these 37s. Have we found a bit of a bid here? Or are we just trading? There's a seller at market now. See if we could flush into 32. So that would have been my trade complete. And I would have probably sold in and around, what would that have been, 46, 47. So we just try and tag these back ticks and let that drop, 10, 15 point move. That should be you done for the day. You don't need to sit and fight this. It's sort of pointless. The market will win. And you can see from the TPO that we're currently just in balance. A massive range, so it's a good day for trading. Buys, sells, work it that way. Maybe C period will go in a nosedive or a huge buying tail. You never know. But yeah, that's just me. Just VWAP, took the shot, took the stops out at 8, failed to go above, come straight back in. Inventory trapped at 58, sorry, 50. So a bit of trapping there, and its sellers come back at market. We do have a bit of volume here, so the sellers are on us right through. Maybe another bid opportunity here. If it breaks B and goes for A fast, I'd be weary. We've got 2 minutes to C period open, so let's actually see where C period is going to open right in the middle of this. Yeah, let's center that. Yeah, some original out of 31s would have worked. So we've got a minute and a half for C period to open. So there should be a lot of back and forth round about here. See here. C period open here. And what I would like to see if I was to bid is closest to B as possible. Right now you're in the middle of nowhere. You can quite easily just go up or down here. Yeah, so I don't see a trade right now. I'd be looking for retest here, retest up here. Let me just open this a wee bit. I'm trying to see what value area was trapped in here. Yeah, it's two different ones. Okay, so that's a good few days ago. That's 1, 2, 3 trading sessions. Kind of doing some value here. So there's SLs back now. This isn't really worth reading unless it's at one of your levels and you look for the trapped inventory. right now. Like I say, it could go anywhere. No, the sellers may know there's a buyer here, so they'll just sell. They'll sell into them, and vice versa. There's not much to read on that. So in the 30-minute, we can see that the A print, where we had a lot of volume, a lot of negative delta, is now just tapped into it, and it's potentially going south now. That was a bit clearer when I went to this footprint. Now let's see. Let's see if C catches a bid. A nice level would ideally be here, and around here somewhere. So we'll come down into value. So we'll definitely get front run here. It is trading like a normal balance day, to be fair. But a selling balance here. So you need to be careful because we know we've got buyers in the market. You know, first candle minus 2.5, plus 300 in the second. So I would definitely see the market returning back up. We just let them blow it out, let them blow out the positions before you even think about this. Right, so still the size to sell this. Don't stand in front of that. So trapped inventory can be a wee bit funny to read. If the buyer's going to trap, he'll do all his work in the bid first. He'll start trapping all this inventory. So you can see they're taking a fair bit here. So you're fighting back here with the bid. So now we've got the node. So now you want to wait to see if this node will hold. The massive negative volume delta here. So that could be a sign we've got large trap position here now. So there's still intention here. But ideally, like him, he's playing it smart. He's playing the 15s. He's waiting for the drop. So there you go. C is took B. So let's see if there's going to be a continuation down through A. And that was just bang on value area low. Inco's taking a bid. And there you go, buy it at market. Still limit here or here. Just be patient. Ideally down here. So definitely got a size buy on the market here. go for the impulse low at A low, and he goes at impulse. There's a blowout that stops there. So that guy's sitting at 15, just been filled. Still size to sell this. A lot of size. There's a quick scalp between here and here. And there's that little scalp complete. Oh, just an imbalance, just a slight imbalance in the ladder. The market doesn't like them. So what we want to see here is A hold, C hold this A now. So once it clears up, let's come back in and see if it holds this volume node. See if it holds this. We do have a buy at market, so yeah, I'd be probably quite confident go along now. Back into value, see if we hold the value low. Yeah, I'd probably quite confidently go along now. I can see a buy at market. Or the easy one, you just wait for a B to clear into B. Size to sell, you don't know what that is though. You don't know what intention behind that is. No. It looks like it's rejecting A. Just gonna find it out here. I'd probably still be, my thesis is to belong here. See if the buyers took this in. Yep, no problem. Right, so now we're back into value, so we should get a lot of buyers now coming back in. And again, I'd probably run this maybe half back a C just to be safe. Probably say 825. 825, maybe 826, 7. We can get too smart with it. I'd be stopped out here. Let's see if they stop selling it. Knowing there's a bid. As soon as they stop selling it, it'll fly. Keep eyeing that. Is that trapped or is that? NQ is starting to take a bit of a bid. Not much. There's not much action here though. Light volume. So I would have been stopped out, but I'd probably get back in the bid, if I'm being honest. The size is starting to dissipate here. The sellers know there's a bid there. So I've just seen 40 printing NQs. And you'll see it fly when they stop selling it. There's plenty buying here. Let's see if I get a pop or are they trapped. It's starting to look like CPD is going to go a bit of a walk now. It's imbalanced to sell. So you would have took another neat stop there. Loads of imbalance. Any reference points we could go now? Yeah, it's going. So I'd probably, if I was going to sell, I'd be selling on these sort of backfills. Maybe grab it where we've got a bit of position. Sell into there. I probably wouldn't get out now. Maybe it's hard to say really, but maybe 90s, 67, 90. Yeah, so we're starting to go. Another negative 3,000 delta. Imbalances to buy is just getting washed out. Now look at the stack in here. So we could start single time framing down now, all the way down to here. I don't see anything else. Unless somebody would step in over here. Yeah, I'd probably quite confidently leave this now. I'm seeing huge size buyers just getting washed out. But you don't know the agenda of the buying. It could just be sellers getting out of position. Well, that's us back into it, just hitting 800, so we've a lot of front running here. People try to protect that level, psychological level. It's probably a good place to get out actually. So I was originally not out this trade all the way down here. Let's see if they blow at these 800s. Blows at 800s, it'll just keep going. I'm just interested to see if they clear this. That's 400 back to sell. Oh, starting to blow up here. But right now the sellers could just be absorbing more buying. NQ is about to break a low again. NQ breaks this low. So it's still toying into this 800 level. Yeah, they're still pushing into this. There we go. Had to throw a bit of money at that to get it out. So although I was wrong on the bid up here, it never quite got back. I would have took a stop or maybe a scratch. And then I would have just rode this train down to 90s here. Maybe. Zoom this out. 72s. Yep, so that's the fun of trading. Right, that's me. Off a cup of tea, and it's really advisable doing things like that. You know, especially if you've made your money, you don't need to risk more, put more risk on the table, be happy hitting a daily profit and just, sit and learn. Observe what you can. You don't need to put money on the table to be right or wrong. You can just take notes. I do like my setup here with Atas. I've got all I need. I can quickly just drag stuff in. I've got another monitor, so that's why I'm dragging this in. It's actually sitting on a different monitor. I'm not really big on news and all this stuff. I just watch order flow. Use sort of predetermined levels given to you in market profile and just work it from there. You don't need 300 levels. 300 VWAPs. VWAPs miles away now. Who cares about it? Where is it actually out of interest? So we've tapped into it and VWAP is now 6844 climbing down. So VWAP's a bit out. So with a 15-minute front run here, I do see the market coming down later on. There you go, there's that selling back again. Use these 30-minute profile nodes. That's why I've got a TPO. This is a 30-minute, but I'm using the volume nodes to see where position in the market is, etc. Yeah, I see. I'm going to check this later on. I think we could potentially get down to 59. I was out at 90 if it worked. I was out here. Ain't that far away. Looks like I would be getting filled in the next 10-15 minutes. It's just streaming down. Yeah, so that's it from me.